Ever wake up at exactly 3:14 a.m.? Most nights you'd roll over and blame the ice maker. But what if, instead of a hum, you heard a soft 3-note lullaby drifting down the hallway, one you never taught your kid? And what if that same tune vanished from every database on Earth, last reported the night a 6-year-old disappeared from your attic in 1924? That's what Sarah Miller thought was a bad dream, until she checked the baby monitor. Stick with me. By the end you'll hear. The cleaned-up audio clip no station has aired. Headphones help. Locals call it the Caldwell Place. Built 1898, and reputation is putting it politely. Cold spots, sure, but also footsteps overhead when nobody's home, and the occasional kid's giggle echoing through empty rooms. Fast forward to June 3rd, 1924. Thomas Whitaker is sleeping over while his mom pulls a double shift. Neighbors hear a music box chimes 3 notes, pause, 3 notes, then dead silence. Come sunrise, Thomas is gone. The box is shut, key in place. Police scour the county for weeks and find zilch. The tune isn't heard again until last month. Sarah and Greg snagged the house at auction for pocket change. 3 bedrooms, gingerbread, trim, and the kind of quiet that makes you whisper without meaning to. Their daughter Lily is 8 going on 18, slime connoisseur, broccoli hater. First week, HGTV bliss. Second week, 3:14 a.m., Sarah hears that same lullaby. She blames the maple tree scraping the gutter. Third week, Greg's phone captures the attic door yawning open by itself. Same night, Lily hums the mystery melody in her sleep. Perfect timing, perfect pitch. Shazam? Nothing. YouTube? Nada. It's a ghost in the machine, literally. I rang up Mrs. Lang, county historian, guardian of the library basement. She slides over a file labeled Whitaker Disappearance. Inside, a brittle sheet of staff paper, 3 measures, in 3/4, no title, just penciled, heard night Thomas vanished. The notes line up with Lily's humming like Lego bricks. Mrs. Lang lowers her voice. We checked every archive in the state. That song isn't supposed to exist. Rosewood, brass corners, enamel lamb on the lid. Looks antique shop cute until you realize there's no maker's mark anywhere. Greg flips it over, pries the base. Inside, wrapped in 1922 newsprint, a scrap of parchment with, you guessed it, the same 3 measures. Only the final note is missing, like someone took scissors to the melody and left it hanging on the brink. Week 4. Kitchen cabinets slam like gunshots at 2:47 a.m. Week 5. Lily's crayon gallery features one recurring figure, a boy in Daitski. Suspenders clutching a stuffed lamb. Sarah asks who he is. Lily shrugs. Thomas, he can't finish the song. Neighbors dial 3 wellness checks in 2 weeks. Officers find nothing but a nervous dog. Greg sets up motion cams. Footage shows Lily, asleep on her feet, trudging to the attic at 3:14, humming. 43 seconds later, she pads back to bed. No one else on the stair. Sheriff Daniels is ex-military, allergic to ghost stories. Still, he dusts the attic, bags the box, ships it to the state lab. Lab report, fingerprints match a 6-year-old male, medium pressure, tiny fingers wrapped. Around the winding key, the kicker. Those prints were logged in 1924 under Thomas Whitaker. Daniels shrugs, adds 1 line. Unexplained, case inactive. 7 weeks in, the tune starts downstairs, not upstairs. 3:13 a.m., 1 minute early. Sarah sprints to Lily's room. The kid stands on the bed facing the wall, eyes black as coffee, humming loud enough to rattle the blinds. In the hallway mirror, Sarah sees a second shadow, smaller, wearing little suspenders. The melody snaps off mid-phrase. Lily collapses into bed like someone cut her strings. Sarah never sleeps again, At least not that night. Greg's security, cam records in stereo. Strip away static and you hear 2 tracks. Lily clear on top, a fainter echo underneath. Slow it 50%, and between the notes, a tiny voice whispers, "Help me." Listen with headphones. It's the kind of sound that crawls under your skin and sets up camp. Priest comes, sprinkles holy water, leaves with a migraine. Realtor's advice. Lower the asking price. Greg almost lists the house until Lily pleads, "Thomas is lonely." A paranormal crew shows up with enough gear to land a drone on Mars. At 3:14, the EMF meters scream. Attic temp drops 12 degrees. The leader, Rico, tries winding the box, springs already tight. It refuses to play until the clock hits 3:14, like it's got stage fright. Daniels returns with a court order and latex gloves. Morning he shows up, the box is gone. Sarah swears it was on the mantle at sunrise. Security footage. Attic door opens at 3:14 a.m., then nothing. No box, no footprints, no polite explanation. Daniels leaves empty-handed. That night Lily hums the entire lullaby, final note and all, for the first time ever. She smiles in her sleep. Miller's packed 3 days later. House sells in a hot minute to a couple from Oregon who think creaky equals charming. Listing agent cites minor HVAC eccentricities and skips the part about the attic child. Lily's crayons now produce drawings of 2 kids, 1 girl, 1 boy, both hugging lambs. Ask her if Thomas is happy now and she just grins. He finally finished the song. If this one left you checking the locks twice tonight, do me a quick favor. Smash that like so the algorithm knows true crime adjacent ghost stories deserve shelf space. And tell me, ever catch yourself humming something you swear you've never heard? Drop it below. I read every comment, and your tune might just be our next episode. Not subscribed yet? There's a button for that. New stories drop every Friday. Desta, Caldwell House still stands, shutters crooked, paint peeling. The music box is still missing. Somewhere tonight a lullaby with a razor-sharp pause is looking for the right set of lungs to finish it. Sleep tight, unless you hear the clock hit. 3:20.